get lasered, but like Cliche is gonna know what to do about that.
Yeah.
He's good enough,
I
you know.
think at like top level as Peach, you gotta like straight up better player him.
Yeah,
Like,
well, I think that's every Peach matchup at top level.
really?
Yeah, I think Peach is like a very much like you have to be a better player character at like the top level.
Okay.
Are they good to go?
David, you ready? Yeah,
Yeah, you guys can start. Yeah, I just feel like Peach has to work so hard for neutral openings. Just because she's so slow, you know?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how much Falco gets off of the punish in here.
I think it can be a lot. I also think if anybody will make it a lot, it's Cliche.
I thought it was pronounced Cliche.
Cliche is like a nickname.
Maybe that's a
It is
stereotype.
Cliche. It is Cliche.
Okay.
But Cliche is a nickname.
I
Yeah,
said
I know
that
top
shit
players.
about fucking you know, I just call him by his first name, whatever that is. I said that shit about Falco's punish game not looking consistent in this matchup, and immediately was correct.
Yeah, no, you did get totally shit on.
And
you didn't even get hit.
I'll hold that. I'll hold that for sure.
Dreamland starter's interesting.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just because
it's probably because of Pokemon, right?
I'm trying to think of what the counter pick.
Well, because FD's a
Scenario
starter
is
in
here.
this, so
Yeah,
one
so
of Falco's bans is
would
going to
be
that
FD.
instead of to this stage or 5.
And then
So it becomes this stage or Battlefield.
yeah,
And
yeah.
Anchovy's always going to go this stage over
Well,
Battlefield.
I feel like it'd be this stage Battlefield or Fountain maybe, but
I think the
Depends on
ban
the
would be
player.
like Fountain FD for Cliche, and then it'd be Battlefield Yoshi's
or-
for Anchovy, yeah.
yeah. Okay. That kind of makes sense. I really would not. I don't know. He's doing fine with it. I have a hard time killing Peach with any characters.
Yeah, I think Falco doesn't. I like of anybody to not deal with it as bad. I think it's Falco.
Yeah, just because his main kill move like is down.
Yeah, like he's often routing into spikes. Even when he's not, like just like AC Baron stuff, it's just like so easy to just throw out over and over again. Even if you have to hit him 4 times, it's like really low commitment.
Yeah, and not only that, but like giving Falco a lot of space means space to shoot lasers.
Yeah.
And
for
if
sure.
Peach is down in this matchup, I guess you got to chase a lot more. I can see how this would be beneficial to Falco as well as Peach.
Yeah, and like I think like that whole dynamic is why Peach is so hard, because like she can overshoot, it's just not possible.
She can. It's
With
just
what?
it's really hard.
She has to like pull Turna. Like
She has to
Turna
dash attack. I think dash attack.
yeah, but
is
dash
like,
attack isn't like an unreactable overshoot.
It is unreactable, but like.
Well, yeah, within like a very like specific range. I just mean compared to like Fox or something.
Yeah. It's not as quick.
Yeah.
Like you really, it's more committal, is what I
Yeah,
would
yeah,
say. than
exactly.
Like
yeah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
And so like when Peach like wins neutral, it's like she made a very hard commitment and like she had to be very correct.
Yeah.
And if she fucks it
Well,
out, then like
if she wins neutral on an overshoot, she can win neutral. I don't know. I feel like she could play.
well, no,
super
you
safe
can
at the
also
same time.
wait for the other opponent to lose neutral. Like that's a style, right? But like
Yeah.
I think as players get better, that becomes worse. You know?
Yeah. If you're just going off of people's neutral mistakes, you have a really
Yeah.
hard time when they don't make any.
Like if you're only sitting there hoping that they fuck it up, then like
regrab here, he's got to go to plat.
yeah, I think a big thing about Anchovy to me is his punish game. Like when I think about Anchovy, I think about how hard he hits off openings.
I'm thinking about Cliche when I think about that.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
no, I mean in this set it definitely goes to Cliche. Cliche working for the hearts of SoCal here. Anchovy beat Noel at Battle DC, so everybody in SoCal desperately needs Cliche to win the set.
Is Anchovy ranked in Washington?
Yeah, I think he's got to be like number 3 or number 4, number 2 even. He wins like 99% of the local centers, unless when like I don't know. Jello's just not active anymore. Daki's not active at all, really.
Yeah.
Like normally the top 3 of Big Iron is like Anchovy and Swara, and pick one of any number of top 8
Any
seeds.
other people?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, because the big Pacific Northwest Peach I know about is Aura.
Well, yeah.
Game 1 going to Cliche.
Cliche locking it down. It is interesting because I know SoCal doesn't really have peaches like that. Like there's.
They don't really have that many peaches that I can think of.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, they don't. There's like Michael the Fresh. I don't know. I know Cheunk was there for a bit.
I think Kizu was there like 2 years ago, and I still followed Melee religiously.
Yeah,
but-
Keizu doesn't even play anymore.
Yeah.
So like.
Oh.
I know. Oh, Jams is playing Peach recently. Shout out Jams.
Isn't that a Samus player?
Yeah, but he's switching Peach.
Okay.
Damn, that kill off the top.
Our local legend beat Jams at a fall brawl.
Oh
so,
yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Jams
pretty
went to
stoked
a
about
fall
that.
brawl.
I believe so.
What
unless
was
it's a different
Jams doing in Bozeman?
I'm having an awful time.
I have to
based
wonder.
on what everyone does in Bozeman. Paying way too much for a Coca-Cola.
Oh, I love paying way too much for Coca-Cola.
Yeah, this is the classic.
Yeah, well, okay, so can Anchovy close? Because, like, even of the top 100 peaches, yeah, they do this. The only person I see close that one consistently is Aura. Because he does the weak hit dash attack into, like, Nair or up air. And, like, even then, that doesn't kill 100% consistently, but I think it has a better
Kill rate than just Nair.
Yeah, than just straight up Narian.
Yeah, I feel like you need to mix up the DI off of that for it to work.
Yeah, it's
somewhat
also,
difficult.
like, if you're at the edge of the stage, then the Nair is way better. But, like, Cliche's going to be DIing towards center
the center,
to avoid
yeah.
that, right?
I think that's a big new to Melee thing, is people always DI, like, off stage.
Yeah. And, like,
A lot
it's
of the
good
time it
sometimes.
works.
Yeah.
But, like, I've caught so many Falcos DIing off
Oh, yeah,
stage
he's
at,
up
like,
throw dare.
45, and you just up throw
Yeah.
dare 'em. Yeah.
Joke killer, shout out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
You know Joe?
No.
The Fox from Oregon?
No. I don't know anyone.
He gets up throw dared a lot, so we call it the joke killer.
That's rude. Poor guy. Is he your friend?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, well, I mean,
He's your friend?
look, if you knew him, you'd know that he deserves it.
That's like calling a bad edge guard a bridger edge guard or something, man. That's fucked up. I would never do
Well,
that.
look, I mean, just don't die out.
Calling an edge guard where you die the time wizard. I wouldn't do that to my friends.
Look, sometimes they gotta learn to not DI out.
Man. Every time I see Peach Falco on FD, which is every time I see Peach Falco almost,
Yeah.
all I can think the whole,
Oh my God.
almost, the whole game is long road ahead of them.
Yeah.
That's it.
It is a long road. Because it's just this.
Yeah,
It's this for so long.
it's just please don't get grabbed, please don't get hit by
Yeah.
a strong aerial.
Like, it's just gonna be Cliche desperately trying to laser a landing while Anchovy does that fair over and over again.
I think like one of
that's
the
so
hardest things about Melee is like having a game that you are not supposed to
Whoa,
win.
whoa,
Oh, no.
whoa,
And
whoa.
just being mentally okay
Whoa.
with that. That'll be it.
That was crazy. The
That was rough. Yeah.
the stand lasers.
We've all been there. Well, not me,
Look,
because I
look.
play a character where you can't make tech flubs.
Yeah. Dude, if you're SDing as Marth, it's like you gotta get your shit together.
Just fair from ledge, homie.
Yeah,
Relax.
it's not that serious.
It's not that serious. The words out of my mouth.
Oh, Yoshi's. This
Yoshi's
makes
classic pick.
Yeah.
Yep. Shines off the top, opening up right now.
Ooh.
Down.
That's a little known Peach trick. I think a lot of people don't realize that the down throw you have to DI behind them. Because so many people get down throwed and they hold the wrong direction, and then you get comboed. But if you DI behind them, that's like the only way you don't get comboed.
Really?
Yeah, at least as Spaceys. In other matchups, it's
I was
different.
about to say, I think
No,
it's
Marth just gets
guaranteed
hit.
on
Yeah,
Marth.
Marth just
or
gets hit.
There's like some kind of mix-up you can do, but it's not.
The way you get hit changes, but you get hit.
Yeah, yeah,
I think Falcon's the same way.
yeah. It's hard to come back after an
Oh my
FD
God,
game
the
and
cloud
just
cancel.
do good pressure, I think, because it feels like you're not playing for so long. That should be dead.
Nah, Randall makes it weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, I can't believe he got to
That was really ambiguous.
I thought you said ambiguous for a second, and I was like, so true.
That was really
so
ambiguous.
true, bestie. Perfectly cromulent word to use for that.
Cromulent. That's a good pull. I like cromulent.
Cromulent. It's a classic Simpsons. My favorite.
Fuck that. Way to try.
Man.
Cleaser's recovery's been really good.
Yep.
I think that's.
You gotta have a good recovery. Oh.
That's rough.
As a.
You can't think about that. You can't think about that too hard. Like sometimes you pick Yoshis, that shit happens.
Yep.
If you're the Falco player picking Yoshis, you have to be
accept,
okay with that.
You accept some degree of risk.
Yeah.
Some tax
yeah.
you gotta pay.
You
Yeah.
like you signed the liability form.
Okay. I don't know if I like that down smash, but.
Ooh, I like that plat movement a lot. He has a lot of those like little plat movement tricks
Mhm.
that are like they just look really cute.
The number one thing I noticed about Cliche is his
Ooh.
lasers are so goddamn annoying.
Oh yeah, I think like Cliche doesn't shoot lasers that mean nothing.
Yeah.
Like
Like if I put myself in Peach's position and I'm looking at these lasers, I'm like, man, what the? This is miserable.
No, they're just as annoying in like Fox Falco too.
Yeah.
Like when Cliche doesn't
Off the
do
top.
things that don't enable him to play a mix-up right after. Is the thing about him. Like I think a lot of Falcos are just like, okay, well I'm over here, so I'm just gonna like shoot lasers because I have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
But Cliche's like, how am I taking space? How am I shooting? How am I like making you interact with me? How am I forcing interaction? Which I think is like really hard to execute, but it's the only way to play Falco.
Yeah.
In a good way.
It's really easy to shoot lasers and be like, all right, I'm shooting lasers, but it's hard to do everyone with intention in an unpredictable pattern. Oh, I would have got hit by that.
Oh, that was sick.
Was real close.
That was so, cause the up tilt like sneaking right above the platform.
Yeah. That almost was the stock. Just lets him back on. I think a lot of Falcos will get impatient there and take a bad trade.
Oh yeah. No, Cliche is definitely going to not overextend here. Yeah, I think the thing that's won him this game to me, assuming that he wins the game, is the just like platform baits and stuff. Like he's been very much like using his movement to bait Anchovy into like ripping it down smash on a platform or something.
I mean, you saw that there where he was just moving and
Yeah.
Anchovy was just sitting there. And then he got a little bit, but you know, maybe there's a point to stopping moving for a second to see, okay, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Even little stuff like that can get you mentally off your game.
Right. Oh, not getting the SCI there sucks.
Yeah, quick stock for Anchovy.
Nice shine grab.
Back air. The SCI.
Ooh, the up B trade. That's something I've seen Triff do a lot more lately.
Is up trade up B?
Yeah, he does the up Bs to like versus Falco and Fox, just like using the up B to like interrupt the aerial landing.
What I've been doing is short hopping if I'm below like 45, I think it is. And if you short hop and you get hit by there, you can act out.
Yeah, same with Fox and like Drill and Shine.
Yep.
Shout out Yamasaki. Every time I play him, I shine him at the air and he grabs me for it. I'm like, fuck.
Yep.
I'm so stupid.
Yep, just buffer that jump.
Yeah.
Yamasaki cooked me the one time I played him.
He's so fucking
I'm
good.
really bad at the Marth Ditto, but he cooked me.
He's a beast. Yeah, I know this is typically seen as like, I feel like the old school wisdom is that this is a bad Falco stage.
Yeah.
But
I feel like Fountain is really good for
no,
Falco.
yeah, I think it's a meme. Like, I think FD with a top plat is insane for Falco.
Yeah.
And like, there's definitely times that stuff like that can happen.
But
like,
you get got.
yeah, like, oh my god. Oh, I thought she had a stitch. This is definitely the correct pick for Peach, right?
I can't think of a better option. You're not taking.
Yeah, you're not going to
taking them to stadium.
transformations,
That's
yeah.
it. And then
Ooh.
Battlefield's the other one. But maybe Battlefield's better.
No,
but
I think
sincerely
Battlefield,
doubt it.
especially with the way Cliche plays, I feel like the amount and way that he utilizes platform movement, Battlefield would just be a nightmare to deal with as a Peach.
Dash attack, back air. That should be the
Nice.
stop.
I think that is the good thing about this pick from Anchovy is that it nullifies some of that.
Yeah.
Like there's definitely times where it's still just as bad, but like there's also times where like, oh my god, you get those.
Yep. I think the big thing I'm seeing is both these guys kind of got smoked when they were not on their counter pick.
Yeah.
And then immediately came back with the dominant showing as soon as they were on, right next game.
But game one,
Yeah,
that went to Cliche
Yeah.
on the neutral stage.
that's true. There's a lot of swings of momentum. I just
Yeah,
think
it
it's
makes
so
you think.
impressive to be able to handle a swing in momentum because
Yeah.
I can't do it.
No,
at
for
all.
sure. Like you get like back thrown twice, it's like I'm never gonna play melee again.
Yeah.
I'm retiring.
Yep. But 2-2,
Game 5.
game 5.
Going to
Battlefield?
Battlefield?
Stadium or
Battlefield makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to fuck with transformations either.
No, Peach is a dangerous one for it. for
No,
sure.
she's scary, dude. Sometimes you get in the pit with her and she's rocking that shit. Oh, that was dude. He got like one input of STI that put him outside of the shine range. Yeah, like Cliche's shield pressure has been so deliberate and like I'm going to hit you one time and get the fuck out of here.
Yep, the spacing is really good. He doesn't stay on shield and give himself an opportunity to fuck up and get shield grabbed. And this is another
Oh,
quick
that's sick
get
bait.
3 stocked into turnaround strong next game opening.
Oh my god, yeah. Cliche has been doing like a lot of lasers in spots that like look very fairable, right? Like he looks submissive and fairable, but like he's just there burying
I'll
you.
say submissive and terrible. Holy. That blew my mind.
We're at Daddy's Den.
Yeah, I've been calling it DD when people ask where I'm at.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Same.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not,
Same. I'm not about to tell them I'm in Daddy's Den right now.
Mother's Den, you know.
I'd be in Mother's Den.
I'd be like, you know, I'm with the ladies, I'm hanging out. We're doing each other's hair, nails, CC. But Daddy's Den.
I don't want to be in Daddy's Den.
Look, here's the thing. Maybe I have an anti-men bias, but I think men should start out in prison and prove their way out.
You're correct. I agree. You should have to earn the right to exist as a man.
No offense.
Full offense.
To any men listening.
Full offense to all.
I don't want to look at the demographics. I know it's 98%
oh no, it's awful
male
for
on
us.
this
Yeah,
channel,
we are limiting our options for viewership.
You guys gotta know. Some of y'all fucked up.
Look, if you can't figure that out, I'm happy to be the one to tell you.
Yeah. If you're like, but he's cool, when your female friend tells you something creepy about your homie.
No,
Yeah.
no, you
gotta
grow up.
self-examine.
You gotta grow up.
All right, now to talk about the game.
Yeah, I mean, Cliche isn't overextending, which is like the very key thing in this matchup. I think
Yeah,
especially versus a player like
the key
Anchovy.
Falco thing is
Yeah.
do not overextend. Because I think Big Moist, Bridger, my training partner, is a better player than me, but he overextends into like bad positions a lot.
Right.
And
yeah.
that's what separates like a good Falco from a great Falco
Mhm.
from like an incredible Falco.
Yeah, because like I mean, I was saying earlier that Cliche like very much wants to force mix-ups to happen with you, right?
Yeah.
But like the way he does that is not like he's always running at you. Because I think when people hear something like that, they're like, oh, he's always running at you.
Yep.
And like I think people say this about Mango too. They just have like they don't understand.
They don't
like,
understand how
plays melee.
defensive the aggressive
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Like it's very
incredible
yeah, that was
platform
that
dash.
was nice. It's very restrained and like yeah, he's running at you, but he's not running at you always at the same time.
I think
Which is
Anchovy
why
has
it's so like hard to deal with.
There's nothing scarier than a Falco who dash dances. There's nothing less scary than a Falco who only shoots lasers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
AC
Anchovy's
bears.
trying to clutch box here.
Yeah, let's see if he has the clutch gene.
Nah.
Can we get Bill Crisper on the phone?
Cliche's even like, he's not even going for
That'll
like
be it.
extensions and shit. He takes it. Into grands, winner side for
Winner
Cliche.
side grand for Cliche.
SoCal's hero, number 22 on their PR.
Anchovy will get a chance next in losers to come back for
In
it.
losers, if he makes the run, beating what it's like Jonte, Svara, Lula, all sorts of demons
I
lurking
think we'll
in the waters.
probably, if I had to guess, see the same grands, but I
Yeah, it's
kind of a dick thing
hard,
to say.
Yeah, it is a crazy thing to say when they're walking the setup right now.
That's all right. If they listen later, they'll hear it anyway.
Yeah, hey, look, we love you. Unless you're a man.
I don't really know you that well. I have a default affection for every human being.
Okay. You haven't gone below the default.
No, not for anyone
that's
here.
nice.
Not for anyone here.
That's nice.
I should ask Griffin if he's giving me a ride or not.
Dude, you're owned.
I'm kind of cooked. Like, either because Griffin he's trying to stay the week with his family in northern Idaho,
Oh.
and I have to go all the way back to Missoula.
Yeah, you're cooked.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll either give me a ride and be mad about it, and I'll toss him some for gas, or he won't give me a ride, and I'll perish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of all the
there a
places to
Greyhound?
die.